Nagbabalik po ang aming live and exclusive ABS-CBN sports coverage ng 2015 National Collegiate Championship. 41-36 ang ating talaan, lamang ang Mapua Cardinals kontra sa TIP Engineers dito sa day number 1 ng Metro Manila Eliminations. Maraming salamat muli sa pagtutok ngayon ng Ton Rojas kasama si Marco Benitez. Now, Mapua playing without Jos Animes, who has already moved on to the pros. Wala rin si Coach Atoy ko, wala rin si Olwell Oraime. Kaya naman, itong TIP Engineers pinapakita na kaya nilang makipagsabayan dito sa big boys ng NCAA.
That is true, partner, and TIP coming out strong in that first quarter. It was an 11-2 start here for the Engineers, anchored on the 3 triples by Jemuel Namukatkat. And then Mapua getting their bearings of sorts, answered with their own 12-0 run to finish in the lead after the first quarter. But couple of telling stats here. Offensive rebounding, sabi nga natin, wala si Olwell Oraime. That's why TIP has taken advantage of the glass. 14-4 in terms of offensive rebounds, which has led to 9 second chance points compared to just 2 for the Cardinals. Pero Mapua naman has put on the pressure, forcing TIP to 18 turnovers, 9 for Mapua, which has led to 16 points off of turnovers, and that is one of the reasons why Mapua is in the lead here at the half.
Ngayon naman, pag-usapan natin ang mga players na gumawa para sa kani-kanilang koponan. Sa Mapua, leading the way is a rookie, Tura de la Rosa, who only averaged about 8 minutes per game in the NCAA. And get this, he only scored 5 points the whole season. Pero ngayon, nakaka-14 points na dito sa NCC. Mark Brania also making his presence felt. The All-Star Justin Serrano also playing well. At para naman sa panig ng TIP Engineers, the captain, Jemuel Namukatkat. Ang sinasabi ni Coach Potit de Vera, he is the Chris Tiu of the NCBL, and he's showing that here in this game.
We were talking about what type of mindset a team will have, especially when their key players and their veterans have graduated or are not playing in the game. And De La Rosa is one of those players who have really taken that to heart, and he stepped up here in the ball game. 14 points for De La Rosa. Mark Branyu with 6, Justin Serrano with 4. Ito nga, Namukatkat has 14. Pero after nung 3 triples niya, he has not scored from the 3-point area, has managed to score on fast breaks, finishing with 14 points. Napoles was taking advantage of the absence of Olwell Oraime with 8 points, most of them inside the paint, and Okoronku, although I'd like to see Okoronku still get more involved because he is the tallest player on the floor, just with 4 points in the first half.
With key players like Nimes, Menina, who's injured, Olwell Oraime out. Ito ang pagkakataon ng TIP na makasungkit ng isang panalo dahil bukas maglalaro ulit sila in front of their home crowd.
That is true. And sabi nga natin, based on the format here in the Metro Manila qualifiers, on the 3 teams in your group, you have to top that group. So every game counts because a loss here will almost eliminate you. The other teams have to secure a loss as well for you to have a chance to advance as the top of your group.
Kanina sa ating unang laban, nagtagumpay ang JRU kontra sa Pat Seahorses 90-63. Fellow NCAA team Mapua looks to do the same here in Group A action ng Metro Manila Eliminations as the Cardinals are battling with the Engineers right now. We'd like to remind everybody you can check out the games via live streaming on the sports.abs-cbn.com website. Maraming salamat muli sa inyong pagtutok. Welcome back to our live and exclusive coverage of the 2015 National Collegiate Championship. Anton Rojas alongside Marco Benitez as Ibanez comes up with a steal and he scores on the break and ignites the TIP crowd.
Yeah, that's the second time that Mieles uncharacteristically commits a turnover, and we said that before the game, medyo na-late nga ito si JP Mieles na galing pa sa eskwelahan. And sometimes, in the mindset of a player, mahirap yung you're not given enough time to warm up because you're coming out cold off the bench, wala ka sa rhythm mo, you're rushing to the game. So there's a lot that goes into game prep, and Mieles, given his schedule, not able to prepare as much as he wanted in this ball game.
And one of the things I've noticed in this game, Marco, is yung mga point guards, sina CJ Isid, JP Nieles, medyo fancy sila dribbling the ball between their legs. If Atoy Ko were here, I'm not sure they would be doing that.
Nagwala na si Coach Atoy.
Nieles jacks one up from downtown, unable to connect.
Well, it's clear that Nieles wants to get his groove back, though that might not be the type of shot that Coach Randy would be happy about.
Coach Randy, again, part of that last Mapua championship team back in 1991, assistant coach of Coach Atoyco. Let's go now to Roxanne Montealegre with an update on the TIP engineers. Rox?
Ang problema kasi sa atin, when the opponent relaxes, you also relax. Yan ang frustration na inalabas ni Coach Putit sa TIP engineers. Kaya nga paalala niya sa kanya, keep the pressure on at huwag naman tayong magpaiwan. Also to try to stick to the plan and trust his play. At pabiro pa nga niya sinabi, kahit naman hindi tayo sanay sa TV, just smile and shake those camera jitters off. Anton, Marco?
Maraming salamat, Rox. Well, ito nga ang opportunity ng TIP and all the other schools from the province, from Metro Manila, not part of the UAP, the NCA, to really show what they can do on national television. And right now, the engineers within striking distance kontra dito sa Mapua.
41-38. And one of the highlights nga, partner, of the NCC or the PCCL, it gives opportunity to those lesser-known players not getting TV exposure to really showcase their wares. And one of the players that comes to mind, itong si Edson Batilier, coming from HTC of Gensan, now playing for the UE Red Warriors, was given a break here in the NCC, I would like to think.
And speaking of the HTC Wildcats of Gensan, Marco, you told me earlier that they won again sa Mindanao.
They are the Mindanao champions, and they will be representing Mindanao in the VisMin qualifiers.
Well, congratulations again to Coach Paul Torrijos and everybody from General Santos City. Ngayon naman, puntahan natin si Laura Liman ng Mapua side. Lau?
Anton and Marco, today we are seeing a very fast-paced game. Now, Mapua may be a run-and-gun team, but today's quick pacing may also come to their disadvantage. First of all, the teams really had no rest. From NCAA, they jumped straight into Father Martin and then joined this PCCL tournament. Second of all, it's also finals week in Mapua, and the boys are juggling with academics. But regardless of this, they must reserve enough energy for the second half, and coach still wants them to pull away an even bigger lead for security. That's all for now, Anton and Marco.
And Laura, I also heard it's finals week in Ateneo. Thank you so much for still coming here and reporting for us dito sa 2015 NCC. Hindi nga biro ang finals dito sa ating mga student athletes, pero nandun pa rin ang dedication. JP Nieles, an example ng galing pa sa class para lang matulungan ang kanyang koponan.
That's going to be substitution here for the engineers. Aiki Akrupu coming out.
Branya Kapos ang turnaround hook. At babalik ang bola sa panig ng TIP.
I kind of overheard Coach Potit call him Aiki. Itong si Aike Chuku.
Okay.
Has not really been able to show his wares in this ball game.
He seems to be a fan favorite though, si Aiki.
Has only played 7 minutes or 8 minutes here.
That's a nice play right there. Namukatkat finding Terence Tumalip.
Just a 3-point deficit here for the engineers. Ball pressure here against Nieles.
And chance of defense from behind us. Isit. Baseline jumper in and out. Isit grabs his own miss. Serrano from the baseline. He's able to knock it down.
And you see how a veteran like Serrano plays very calmly. Sinks that corner jumper.
Ibanez, dinedepensa ni Nieles. Namukatkat going to the post now here in the third quarter, Marco.
Posting up the smaller defender. Itong si Namukatkat.
Branya securing that basketball. He gets it to JP Nieles. Nieles weaving his way through traffic. Back to Nieles now. Nieles says, let's settle down. Coach Randy wants a clear out. Branya, two-man game with Nieles. Difficult shot for Branya. It's TIP basketball.
Good half-court defense there for the engineers. Again, looking to run here.
That's an air ball as TIP recaptures the basketball. Namukatkat, walang mapuntahan. Linabas kay Tumalip. Tumalip, kapos na naman.
Also very tentative on offense naman itong engineers. Good defense shown as well by the yellow shirts.
Roldan Pinas has been quiet in this game. He was one of the top scorers during the finals match against CEU last September 1.
And you wonder also how long Coach Potit will keep Okoronku on the floor, because clearly he is the one who has the height advantage against Mapua.
Again, this is Mapua's first appearance in the NCC since 2012. Bunyag able to get a rebound and drawing a foul on that putback.
One of the few offensive rebounds that Mapua has secured here. Only the 6th offensive rebound. So si Bunag has 2 of them.
All of a sudden, siya na ang naging main man sa gitna para sa Cardinals. Dito sa kanilang unang laro sa NCC 2015. Ayan po ang kampo ng TIP Engineers.
Just a 46-40 deficit here for TIP as Bunag misses the second one, but the referee is going to give him another free throw because of a lane violation.
TIP very much in this ball game, and we know they're capable of coming up with a run. Again, they started this game 11-2 after seeing 3 straight three-point bombs from Jemuel Namokatkat. Bago nagpakawala ng isang 10-0 run ang Mapua Cardinals. Ibanez nadulas ang bola.
That's going to be another turnover here for TIP. And sila din yung nagpipigil sa sarili nila para makahabol dito, partner.
Isit finds Christian Bunyag, unable to finish. Namokatkat with a spin move. Almost a steal for Gabo. Tumalip, cross-court pass. Nakuha ni Ibanez. Napoles with a jumper. Jore Napoles strokes that one. He's got 10 points.
And you like the way Napoles plays, very steady, has range, likes to crash boards, plays good defense.
Gabo skying for that layup, unable to convert. Tumalip all the way, unable to finish. Sayang pagkakataon para sa Engineers.
Napalakas lang ng konti.
Gabo in and out dribble, and Hesed Gabo is able to convert on that fearless drive. Bumagsak kanina, bumangon muli para sa Mapua Cardinals lamang. Ang kumpara ni Coach Randy Alcantara, 48-42. Kung sa NCAA, meron tayong Smile, You're On Cam segment. Dito, it's anything goes. Everybody just enjoying the action here inside the TIP gym for the 2015 National Collegiate Championship, brought to you by ABS-CBN Sports. We've been covering this league, Marco, since 2009, and this year, panibagong format na naman.
Kaya sabi natin, Metro Manila qualifiers, 2 groups, Group A and Group B. Number 1 team from A and number 1 team from Group B will face, actually the number 1 team from A will face the North and Central Luzon representative. Meanwhile, the number 1 team from Group B will face the South Luzon representative, which is Olivares College. And then the winner of those matches will be playing in the Elite 8, which we will discuss also later on.
Yes, and Elite 8, a new format. Like you said, pag-uusapan natin yan as we go along dito sa ating coverage ng NCC.
Pero one thing's for sure, partner, once you get to the Elite 8, it's gonna be win or go home.
Yun. Gabo. No look pass. Isit, napulot ang bola. CJ Isit finishing with the offhand.
That's the type of play that CJ Isit gives you. Strong drive, no fear drive there.
Speaking of no fear, Jemuel Namokatkat challenging the defense of the Cardinals and is able to draw a foul.
So the home team giving the crowd something to cheer about, keeping this game close as you see that drive there from Isit.
Naiwasan ang depensa ni Napoles.
He had to go to his offhand just to prevent Napoles from getting a block.
Coach Potit de Vera, very passionate and active from the sidelines as his main man, team captain, Namokatkat drains that free throw.
And you know, partner, going back to that drive by Isit, if you're a young player who really who really dreams of advancing in terms of a basketball career, especially if you're a guard, you really have to learn to finish with both hands, because every time you penetrate, there is definitely going to be a big man to challenge that penetration.
Ibanez spins, kicks it out to Napoles. Bitin ng tira, rebound Mapua. Gabo finds Isit. Isit stops, decides to drop the pass to Bunyag. Ball was deflected, pass intercepted. And again, it's a scramble for the loose ball. Kanino mapupunta? Napunta kay Ibanez, who throws it away.
Sorry, turnover there for TIP. I think Lara was expecting Ibanez to sky for the layup. Pero medyo nailang itong si Ibanez doon sa depensa. 2-on-1 situation there. And Lara was not ready. It was a wayward pass to begin with.
So a lot of opportunities being squandered here by TIP as we see the turnover count 22 para sa Engineers. 12 lamang para sa Mapua Cardinals. Branya waiting for Isit who comes for the basketball. Double team on Isit. Branya pinasa sa kanto. Gabo passes it to the wrong man. Namukatkat finding Ibanez who recovers the loose ball. Three-pointer on the way. Follow-through was there. Lara just unable to put it down. Here comes Gabo. No-look pass. Branya with a finish.
That's a great play there from Gabo, making like he was going to stop and pop, and then a no-look bounce pass there to his teammate for the easy deuce.
But this is the biggest lead of the game now at 10 para sa panig ng Mapua.
TIP has had the opportunities, Anton, just have not been able to capitalize.
Now, I am looking at the Mapua bench and I see assistant coach Ed Cordero.
Oh,
He has arrived on the side of Mapua. I also see the executive director of the PCCL, Coach Joe Lipa.
Coach Joe Lipa, whom we heard, according to Mr. Romy Guevara, came from the Visayas region, if I'm not mistaken, just to oversee.
We've said it in the past, Coach Joe Lipa is everywhere.
Oh, very hands-on itong si Coach Joe Lipa.
Flores, kapos ang kanyang tira. 3 black shirts surrounding Flores on that opportunity. Halos hindi na iangat ni Flores ang bola. Isit looking for Flores again. Naagaw ng Engineers. The fastest man on the floor is Ibanez, who gets slapped on the arm by Gabo.
That's a foul there by Gabo. Esed Gabo. And again, dangerous bounce pass in traffic there, picked off by TIP. And as usual, they are off to the races.
Klaradong-klarado po, it is a foul on Esed Gabo. At sa aming pagbabalik, titira ng 2 free throws si Ibanez ng TIP Engineers. Ini pong napapanood ng 2015 National Collegiate Championship.
Mga rumaratsa ng balita, mayat-mayang traffic update, bigating sports news, at iba't ibang kaganapang dapat mong malaman dahil ang balita dapat malaman at mabilis. Fast break, oras-oras sa ABS-CBN Sports in Action, Channel 23.
ABS-CBN Sports in Action, Channel 23.
Everybody's having a good time checking out this intense basketball action na handog sa inyo ng 2015 National Collegiate Championship live from right here inside the Technological Institute of the Philippines gym. You can check out the games also via live streaming on sports.abs-cbn.com/livestream/NCC. Wherever you are, just get on your mobile phones and gadgets. If you're watching live streaming, you can tweet us also, #NCC2015.
And you know, partner, it's really fun to see the crowd really enjoying themselves every time the camera pans to their direction. Always cheering, looking at the cameras. And you know, mahina ba to pagdating natin sa Faith University sa Tanawan? Doon nagwawala din yung mga tao. That's going to be this weekend.
Nahirapan na makauwi yung mga
De La Salle Green Archers
LaSalle
last
Green
year.
Archers. At magsisimula ang ating coverage sa Faith Gym sa Tanawan City, Batangas on December 12. That's Saturday. Mapua is scheduled to play against St. Clair. First game, 2 p.m. Meanwhile,
Udoa tries to stuff it, but draws the foul. And that's something that you'd like to see happen more often. Dump down passes here to Udoa, and he finishes with authority.
Medyo umalog ang bola. Kaya hindi natapos yung play na yon. Udoa unable to convert on the first free throw. Oh, nakausap natin ng sandali before this game, Marco. Seems like a jolly guy. He's from Nigeria. Olwell Oraime is also from Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria to be exact. Would have been nice to see them go at it dito sa TIP gym. 54-46, Mapua trying to protect this lead and go 1-0 just like JRU, who won against Pat Seahorses in our first game. Tapi ka ng bola, mapupunta kay Ibanez. Engineers umarangkada, Ibanez gets the ball back, Ibanez changes direction, he kicks it out, it's a cross-court pass for Lara, but the ball is tapped by Isit.
Dangerous pass there from Lara. Did not really see the recipient of the pass, and almost picked off there by CJ Isit. Sorry, that was Tumalip who made that cross-court pass.
Tumalip gives it to Ibanez, back to Tumalip. Tumalip spins, fakes, fires, too strong. It is Mapua basketball, and a foul was called as Nieles was there to receive the pass. Alvarado charged with the personal. 1:50 remaining in the third.
Mapua back to their small lineup here with Isit, Nieles, and Exi Biteng. Double high play here for the yellow shirts.
Handoff for Biteng, who's called for traveling, and Coach Randy does not like the call.
Actually a good call by the referees. Good hard show there by Udoa. Yep, there's your traveling violation. Took a couple of steps before the contact with Udoa. Referee on this side of the floor on top of that call.
Ibanez drives baseline. Lara receives the pass on the outside. Tumalip misfiring on that shot. He gets it back. Tumalip inside to Udoa, who's able to finish in the paint.
Another good interior pass there from Tumalip to Udoa. And Udoa making the right decision to go straight up for the attempt.
Now, if the Engineers can continue going to Udoa, that could present a big problem to the Cardinals dahil 6'10 itong si Udoa. Kailangan lang siguro ng consistency as Biteng misfires on that triple. Ibanez falls down and steps on the sideline.
Ayun o, partner, itong TIP has done a good job closing out on Exi Biteng. 0 for 5 from the field, or 0 for 4 from the field itong si Biteng, and we know that he is a deadly outside shooter.
Actually, mas marami pang naipasok na 3-pointers ang TIP dito sa bakbak na to.
5 out of 18 from 3, 4 out of 12 naman itong Mapua.
And you did mention a while ago, partner, that Mapua is the best three-point shooting team in the NCAA. Pero syempre, ibang usapan yan when you're playing against a team who's playing on their home court.
That's true. The energy of the crowd, the familiarity with the floor, with the rim. Syempre, that's definitely in the advantage of TIP.
Nieles out to Gabo. There are 4 players who can actually play point guard right now for the Mapua side. Gabo, difficult shot, fading away against 2 TIP defenders. Isit hustling for that basketball.
Yeah, not the ideal possession there. Gabo dribbling the clock almost to its entirety and then coming up with his own shot.
Isid kicks it out. Biteng launches and connects.
Yan yung sinasabi natin. XC Biteng, just a little bit of daylight, knocks it down for his first three-pointer of the ball game.
At biglang umangat ang intensity level ng Mapua Cardinals, double teaming the Engineers. Although unable to slam it down, Isid has to fire. And that will do it at the end of the first 3 quarters of play. VIP Engineers trying to protect their home floor, but the Mapua Cardinals have unleashed their offensive repertoire. CJ Isid finishing with the offhand. Mark Branya running down the lane like a tank. And what about XC Biteng doing what he does best, swishing it from beyond the arc. Fourth quarter, sa aming pagbabalik, the tally is 56-48. Mapua leads TIP dito sa day number 1 ng Metro Manila Eliminations ng 2015 National Collegiate Championship.